Yes.
Was that paid to him? Was that paid to him?
That money was not paid out.
Right. Mr. Steele relied solely on a single unnamed subsource, correct?
He said that he had a primary subsource who had a network of subsources.
On October 18, 2016, the FBI submits the application for advisory.
What going with this song?
No
Are we digging to this song?
No corroboration of the substantive claims to that.
But they do Steele was assigned unpaid informant. Could have asked for sources, never did. Said he was reliable, no record of reliability, correct?
Mr. Steele provided the information in other areas, not in this area.
Finds application will lie according to your report, at least in part on the plain intelligence, correct?
Thank you, Senator. Thank you.
Yes, he knew he wasn't going to be able to stay in this section long.
Or at least in part on the plain intelligence, correct? And they do Steele have been hired by Fusion GPS. Fusion have been hired by a law firm on behalf of senior Democrats that HC was aware, correct?
Various points in time, came out with the FBI, yes.
In December 2016, the FBI determined that Igor Danchenko, a Russian national previously subject to FBI investigation, to be Steele's subsource, correct?
Yes.
And they do not charge Danchenko for the next FISA application, correct? January 12, 2017, the FBI goes back to review the application for FISA surveillance, correct? Coincidentally, 1 week before Trump was inaugurated, correct?
When is it enough?
They then, after 2 trips to FISA, finally talked to Danchenko and basically determined it's all crap because they've been relying on a Democrat operative, correct?
To stop this administration from strangling the American relied on the information that the Steele dossier. There was a portion of one
to claim
report
this
from Steele that was definitely tied to
All they want to do is get free fucking money out.
Jim Comey testified here on Capitol Hill. The FBI, under its counterintel authorities, is investigating Trump's collusion with Russia, and people might get indicted, correct?
government will spend $2 trillion.
Is it normal for the FBI ready to talk about FISA-related investigations?
At war with the Americans.
As a general matter. Right. And again, knowing full well the uncorroborated allegations, knowing full well the genesis of said investigation is tied to Hillary Clinton's campaign, which the FBI director would have known.
We are now spending
Right. April 2017, they go back to FISA. They report they've interviewed principal source, that the source is credible. But they leave out the entire fact that it's only credible and making clear that they are allowed to fire the war with tools armed. They continue to the summer of 2017, correct? Under federal law advice, once they know there's an error or some material facts incorrect in previous applications, you're supposed to correct that, right? Was that done here? Yes or no? Was Deputy Director McCabe in charge of this investigation? Was Deputy Assistant Director Peter Schroeder heavily involved in the investigation? Was FBI Director Comey briefed on the investigation? Each FISA application is a verified application, and there's a Woods file with every factual search you kept in file, correct? Is it reasonable to believe that senior FBI leadership, and indeed senior leadership of the DOJ, did not know all these matters to ensure truthful facts were used for each FISA application, an application directly focused on an American presidential campaign? Is it reasonable to believe that senior FBI leadership, and indeed senior leadership of the DOJ, did not know these matters?
Perhaps distinction between what the FBI knew and what the Department of Justice
So FBI leadership knew it.
that American FBI, people in the FBI knew this information. Not everybody knew everything, but they had all this information.
Two final questions. The fall 2021, our colleague Mr. Schiff said in an interview, but at the beginning of the Russia investigation, I said that any allegation should be investigated. We could have known, for example, people relying on Christopher Steele. Is it remotely conceivable that the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee and the lead prosecutor of the impeachment of President Trump was uninformed that this investigation was kicked off based on a Clinton campaign Democrat funded report, where they witnessed Mr. Steele claiming facts that were uncorroborated, and then ultimately gave us some source of Democrat operative, Mr. Goldman. Is that conceivable? And is it factor evidence out of the House Intelligence Committee that directly contradicts that, and that he did that, in fact?
Okay.
Finally, a final question. For the average American watching this, besides being fired, have Jim Comey, Andrew McCabe, or Peter Strzok been held accountable for these glaring violations? Have they been hauled before a grand jury or charged in any way, and if not, why not?
They have not been. I'm not going to talk about matters that occur before the grand jury because I can't. But with respect to have any of those individuals been charged, the answer is no.
Yield back.
Now the gentleman has expired. The gentleman from Texas, the other gentleman from Texas is recognized.
Hey, sir. Thank you so much for appearing today. I really appreciate it. I want to tell you
about how my friends, neighbors in Tomball, Spring, Texas, and of course Americans across this country are feeling today after listening to this. They feel that we have a two-tiered justice system in this country, and it's terrifying. So I applaud your work. I actually find you to be sincere and working on behalf of the American people, and I recognize that. But I also feel like we need to hold the people accountable who are participating in this sham of an investigation. I'm going to tell you why. What happened in 2016 was unprecedented. The same government agencies that were investigating President Trump and his campaign were looking the other way when it came to the allegations against the Clintons. At the same time, the Clinton campaign paid for the Steele dossier. The DOJ and FBI were helping to cover up Clinton's crimes. We know this to be a fact. 33,000 emails miraculously
I got it.
Phones were smashed with hammers by the FBI. Even CNN fact-checked this, and it turned out to be true. Yes, CNN. They refused to prosecute her. This selective prosecution doesn't only favor the Clintons, though, as we have seen in very recent history. Sir, I'm sure you are familiar with what's going on with Hunter Biden's plea deal and his refusal to pay his taxes, and the separate agreement to dismiss his felony gun possession, both of which were announced yesterday. You know that, sir?
Yes.
Hunter Biden will likely serve no jail time for these offenses, and yet there was no early morning SWAT raid on Hunter's home in coordination with the media either. The American people are sick and tired of this two-tiered justice system, and as a black man, I'm tired of seeing this kind of discretion used to favor people like Hunter Biden because he's white and a son of the president. While Hunter Biden will serve no jail time for these charges, black men across this country are in prison for years for the exact same crimes, and I'm not surprised. Because I guess this selective justice shouldn't become a surprise to anyone in this room, because after all, Joe Biden was one of the authors of the 94 Crime Bill, one of my all-time favorites. You can see what that has done to black men across this country. Back to this report. This report concerns, one, many investigations into Trump that led absolutely nowhere, wasted vast amounts of resources and time to spread lies, rumors, and innuendos about Trump across this country. What we know is that the Clinton campaign and the DNC paid for the Steele dossier, which was used as a basis for the FISA warrants to spy on an incoming president. Correct, sir?
Much of that the dossier was paid for from the campaign through Perkins Cooley's hiring of Fusion and Fusion's hiring of Steele. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. The biggest problem that I have with that is that none of the significance has been prosecuted over this sham investigation, and no one who participated in this investigation is serving any jail time today. I think we've kind of heard that resonate throughout the halls of this room today. But meanwhile, the DOJ, the same agency that is responsible for this felony investigation in 2016, is at this very moment seeking to put Donald Trump in prison for over 400 years over a document issue. And last I checked, President Biden has a bit of a document issue himself before he was even sitting president of this country. Again, another example of this two-tiered justice system. My colleagues on the left talk about democracy. Well, here's what I know about democracy. In 2016, Donald Trump was elected by the American people to be their commander-in-chief. But he wasn't allowed to serve in that capacity because he and his administration spent 4 years responding to Democrat-invented scandal after Democrat-invented scandal. And here we are, 7 years later, still talking about President Trump and this Democrat-invented scandal. This does not look like a democracy to me. As a West Point graduate and combat veteran, I've fought abroad against authoritarian countries. I know what they look like, and I know what those countries do and how they treat their people, and I also know what democracy looks like. And my fear is that this looks like the death of democracy. It's up to us in this room to do something about it. Sir, I cannot thank you very much for your time. Thank you for hanging in there. I really appreciate it. I yield back the rest of my time, Mr. Chairman.